over here. This is a really big day around the country. It happens to be Jackie Robinson Day. Happens to be the day after Chadwick Boseman passed away, who portrayed and taught all of our young people about Jackie Robinson and the story in the new movie that they put out, which has been extraordinary. And it's just been a really big day in a lot of ways. And so I want to talk to you guys about some stuff that's on my heart. And because of the environment that I live in here and work with our guys, it kind of starts here. I've been coaching for a really long time. I mean, I've been coaching since I was 13 years old. I was coaching Pop Warner kids, so that's over 50 years. And I've had the good fortune of spending a career in the midst of an environment and a culture that isn't normal for the outside world. We've been in a world of diversity forever, and as far as I can go back. And so I've had the good fortune of different lessons than other people have had. And with all of those years, I've never learned more than I've learned really in the last 20 years in particular at SC and then here. But in particular, in just the last 6 or so years, with what we've gone through and what we've dealt with, has been just enlightening in so many ways. And it seemed like a lot of the years that I spent coaching, nothing really happened, didn't learn a whole lot. But in this last half dozen years or so, I've realized how crucial it is to keep growing and to keep learning and to keep competing, to figure out how you can do things better. And that in essence, that everybody needs to continue. Everybody needs to be coached up ongoing. You know, we don't ever have it. We always have a chance to get better and to learn more and represent more specifically and all of that. And so, you know, I'm still curious. And as I stay curious, I keep growing and learning because of the environment and the people that I'm around. And I know in this world of coaching, there's a lot of coaches out there, men's and women's coaches in all different sports that are in leadership positions that really have an impact on a lot of people. And this is a calling today for all coaches specifically to take that leadership opportunity and address all of the situations that we can address with our players and the people that are around the programs. At least I can touch on coaches and get to them, I think. And this summer we did a podcast. Steve Kerr and I did, really with the thought of, let's see if we can get on the topics that people aren't willing to talk about. Let's see if we can talk about race, and we can talk about diversity, and we can talk about inclusion, and let's see how far we could go with the guests that we had. We had a whole array of guests, and there was one day that it was Steve and Greg Popovich and myself. I thought, okay, this is three white guys talking to the world about what it's like to grow up and live in a world of diversity, and see if we couldn't share some of our experiences that we've had in our awareness of what people need and where they're coming from, and that other people that don't have the opportunity to be in that kind of environment might need to know. And in essence, we wanted to kind of enlighten and educate, if we could, based on the experiences that we had. Sorry, Steve, but I don't think we went far enough. You know, I loved the time, but we didn't quite get as deep as we needed to, as far as we needed to. And then as things just kept popping and all of the issues have come to light, we were on the right topic. We just didn't get there. And today I'm going to try to get there.